Steve here again, excited to do some more analysis for you on something that we see on the dollar yen. The dollar yen price level to watch here for Monday, April 29, 2013. So we're going to go into the charts and show that, and we're also going to show you, hopefully you saw the video we did last Thursday about that pound yen, because it was a fantastic selling opportunity. It would have also been a good buy opportunity had it broken well above that significant level. It didn't. Rather, it continued to reject, as we suggested it might, and it sold off for a nice couple hundred pips, couple hundred plus pips. So let's go take a look at that along with the analysis for the dollar yen. So you'll recall that we said up around 153.55 that if price continued to reject, remembering that it was a monthly significant resistance area, if price continued to reject, even though we're still in this uptrend in the monthly chart and the weekly chart, and at that point even the daily chart, there could definitely be some selling. And reject, indeed, it did continue to do. We gave two scenarios. And so you as a trader then have the option, you have a plan for either way. And we firmly believe at Forex Trading Coaches that's what you need to do. You need to create a plan for what you would do if this happens or if that happens. That way nothing catches you off guard. If you get married to one specific direction, completely attached to it, and you don't have eyes to see the other side, you might miss out on some great opportunities. And so that's why we frequently say, hey, at this exact spot, if we continue to reject, we're going to give it a sell bias. However, if it blows through this area, we'll give it a buy bias. Okay? So let's take a look at what happened. Well, obviously, we created the video when I believe this candle was forming right here on Thursday. And then we said it could sell off. We weren't sure it would sell off all the way down to here because we're still in all those uptrends. But we figured we could sell off for a bigger pullback down near this area, and buyback could occur after that. All right, so you can see that it did come down to the area that we specified where a bigger pullback could occur and then some buying could occur. And there has been about 100 pips worth of buying once it did what? It hit that 151 price area. We had the green line in last time's video, and it gave multiple 4-hour rejection candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and bought up a bit. All right, so hopefully you're able to catch some pips and that you're paying close attention to the videos that we're making, because when we see opportunities like this, we're going to pass them on to you. Now, if you had a system, whatever your system is, you should have been able to catch some opportunity to sell this pound yen somewhere along the way within this 200 and roughly 50 pip move that happened down here. All right, so that was last time's video, and we wanted to make a point to show that to you so that you can see and track in your mind and also hopefully in your account the opportunities that we're providing for you here. Now let's jump on onto the dollar yen, what we see. We have a significant rejection pattern very similar to the pound yen, in fact. The same deal. Retest this high area. If you zoom way out, you can see that we're up near these monthly highs over in this region. Same scenario exactly as the pound yen happened on the dollar yen. Rejected, sold off, bought up again. A whole bunch of rejection. Folks, this is not breaking through. That's what we believe when we see rejection at a significant level, just like over here. If you don't get all of the rejection, then it shows that it can be breaking through. Does that make sense? So then it comes down to this area, and now it's rejecting a bit. Now this red level right here, this is a significant price level. We're getting some pretty significant rejection from this area. And it may have the potential to travel down toward this spot right here, or even a little bit lower. That's 95, roughly 65. So 95.65, say down to 9,500. And so what we're looking for here then at this exact spot is to see if we're going to be able to get a break down below this area right here at 97.50, give or take, a pretty solid break down below that, 50 pips or so. 2 or 3, maybe 4-hour candles going below it, and then a pullback and selling down toward 95.65. And then see if we can travel through this price range again. Now the alternative to that would be if we continue to reject here and we're actually able to break above this 98.50 area, and then we can follow this path, 2 or 3 candles on the 4-hour chart breaking above that area, and then follow that path back toward resistance, back up toward 99.85. So this is a little consolidation area where we're consolidating once again. If it breaks down below, let it break, pull back and sell. That's how we do it. We're not breakout traders. Over here, if it does, let it break, pull back and look for buying opportunity back toward 99.85. All right, so keep a close eye on that, folks. This could really present a good opportunity, especially if this higher time frame multiple weekly candle rejection occurs. So if this weekly chart rejection continues to drop this down, then we're looking for 4-hour and daily sell trends inside of that. Make sense? So similar to how we look for a significant area to hold and reject on the 4-hour chart, and then it sells off like we did here on the pound yen we showed. If we get that same type of pattern on a daily chart or a weekly chart or a monthly chart, all the better. And so you got all that 4-hour rejection inside of all the daily rejection, multiple confirmation for a sell. Same thing over here. Okay, so now we got weekly rejection at this area. So there's multiple time frames. That means it's been rejecting for a long time, several weeks. So if it continues to drop through significant support resistance areas, more selling could occur. Alrighty, so keep an eye on that. We'll keep an eye on these price ranges, see how we do. And again, if you don't have a system that you love to trade, we invite you to come check us out at forextradingcoaches.com. We'll show you our system in a live trading webinar each day in the US session. Alrighty, see you in there. Thanks, folks.